What's up? Hey, are you hearing me?
I can hear you.
Okay. What's up? What's good? You told me this is Ashley's name last time.
Yes, Hamzambo, and welcome to the Express Show Live. We do hope that everyone is well and that you all enjoying your evening so far. Today being on a beautiful Friday, we hope that you have had a wonderful day and you're looking forward to an even greater weekend. And in case you're joining us for the first time, we want to thank you so much for being with us on today's broadcast. On the Express Show Live, we get to bring you fresh vibes and also great hits all the way from different parts of the beautiful continent of Africa. My name is Spikes, and we have the lovely Rain with us. Mambo Rain,
Poa sana. How are
uko
you
vipi? Friday
doing?
nakupeleka vipi?
Friday iko fiti on my side. How is Friday on you?
Iko salama, nakupeleka poa.
Mm.
And I know that people are normally busy on our weekends trying to get their party together. And I'm glad that you are with us on the broadcast for today. And nimetupeleka all the way to Zimbabwe. That was a jam by the one
Mm.
and only Paul Rads. I don't know if you've heard about him, but he comes all the way from Lusaka, Zambia. He's a good friend of Pumzi Africa. If you listen to the music, utasikia Pumzi Africa mahali. You'll hear a bit of a big up on the songs. Any song that you listen to Paul to from Zambia, you'll hear a
Mm-hmm.
bit of Pumzi Africa on every song. So we also want to
Wow.
make sure that we are putting Paul Raj on the map because pia kule Zambia anatuwakilisha vizuri. The name of the jam is called Natasha, and pia Paul Raj has other songs like there's a song known as Anima Kukumbuka. And I don't know if you do know Rin kwamba watu wa Zambia pia kuna wale ambao wanaongea Kiswahili. Do you know that?
No, I didn't.
Pia
Honestly.
South Africa pia pia DRC Congo. You know, Swahili is a widely spoken language, and we want to say hamjambo to in
Okay.
Tanzania, in Uganda, in Rwanda, in DRC Congo. We also have Swahili speakers all the way in Lusaka, Zambia. So if you listen to some of the music by Paul Raj that we shall also be playing here, you shall hear that he sings some of the music in Swahili. And we also do have two other languages in Zambia. which is Nyanja. So you can also hear some of the music. He does it in a language known as a Nyanja. And we also do have the Bemba language, which is also spoken in Zambia and Zimbabwe. And if you're to make a tour to go to Zambia, you would actually just have to take a bus to, maybe by bus, you just take a bus to Tanzania using the Namanga border or using Mombasa South Coast, get to Tanzania, and then from there take another bus from the main bus station and go to Zambia. So it's not really that difficult, but we want to appreciate everyone joining us, and also Paul Rads. And big congratulations to Paul Rads, because he has also he was the wife was expectant, and they have received a bouncing baby boy. So we
Wow,
want to
congrats.
congratulate Paul Rads a whole lot because of their new child, which is a newborn boy, and
Mm-hmm.
congratulations to them. Today, we are looking forward to having an interesting show. We have a whole lot of things to talk about today, and we have a whole lot of new music as well to share. There's some
Mm-hmm.
new music also from a Kenyan artist. He goes by the name Dida Santana. You can check him out on Spotify or even on our Boomplay. We shall be playing a bit of
Mm-hmm.
some of his music there. But before we get into that, I just want to ask how the week has been for you, Ryn. Wiki imekupeleka vipi?
My week has been awesome. Literally so awesome that
Your week has been.
nimekuwa na exams but sija realize nimekuwa na exams. It's been awesome for me. I'm
So, what has
anticipating.
been the highlight of your week?
The highlight of my week has been
The highlight,
exams.
yeah, the highlight of your week or exams?
Exams and
Yeah.
doing a lot of side projects, like, yeah, projects that I'm gonna share with you guys when the time is right.
Oh, okay, that sounds quite interesting, and we are
Yeah, that's
glad
what I've been up
to see
to.
that you're doing great. We are glad to see that you have been great. You have been up to a whole lot of stuff. Today we shall be talking
So what
about
have
Kenyan
you been up
entertainment,
to
and
yourself?
personally, I just been up to a whole lot of work. I was finishing on some projects for a few of my clients, and we were also releasing new music. I also get to push art on the side, so we have had new music to release, and that is also what I have been up to. I will be telling you about the songs that we have been releasing as we move along. But for now, we also do have a whole entertainment website, which is up. I shall be sharing with us a bit of that, apart from Pomzi Hub, because that is our official website, which is Pomzi Hub. We shall also be letting you know about another official website, which has also been made. But I want to get into the matter of what has been trending through the week. And I want to talk about Kenyan entertainment and also African entertainment at large. You get to realize that African entertainment, you might have, I don't know if you used, did you know of an actor who was known as Mzeo John? Did you know of an actor known as Mzeo John?
Of course. I
He
used
used to
to
be
watch
from
KBC.
Vitimbi.
KBC was everyone's first channel, honestly speaking.
Yeah,
In
because
Kenya.
we didn't have so many other channels back then apart from KTN and NTV, but we also did have a Citizen also joining along the way. But I'm talking about Zero Jong, because when it comes to the legacy of Kenyan entertainers, you find that Kenyan entertainers are really not celebrated and supported as in other countries. For
Mhm.
example, if you talk about a country like Tanzania, they really respect and honor their entertainers. You're talking about an actor, a writer, an author. Even talk about a country such as Russia. In Russia, they have even a special place, like even a cemetery, where you know that if you are an entertainer or maybe you're a famous poet in Russia, you're a famous scientist, the government has you sorted. And even after you die, you are taken care of. There's a state budget. There are programs which make sure that their people, the icons are not deserted. But in Kenya, you find that, for example, like Mzee Ojwang, he died, he passed on, and he had acted for so many years, on KBC, and you thought, oh, this is a rich actor, but he was suffering. He did not have even, there wasn't adequate funds for the preparation of his funeral, and there was also, he didn't even have land. He was buried at the Langata Cemetery. And you look at someone like that who is seen as a hero or a national celebrity, and then you look at how he is treated, by the society and even the government itself, and realize that our Kenyan entertainers have been left behind. Apart from that, I want to talk about, leave Museo Juang alone, because he passed on, and
Okay, give me a
he was
minute.
arrested. But what I'm trying to say is that you will find that for other people, uh, the same thing has been going on, and you find that even if you want a minute here, you can take a minute. You can switch off your camera if you're busy with something. You can switch off your camera or mute your microphone, and then
Mm,
join us when you're done. If you're busy, you can
what?
switch off your microphone. You saying you want a minute?
No, I
Nikupe
said
dakika
give
moja.
me a minute. I ask you something.
Oh, sorry. Okay, go on. I thought you want to do something. Go on.
No, I was asking you.
Mm.
Okay, you've been saying about how we don't appreciate the nini,
And support our
the
artists and not
our
entertainers,
artist,
basically. Yeah.
but for a minute,
Mm.
nimekaa tu hivi chini nikasema let
Mm.
me cut you short by asking you this. Do you really think that the government is trying to cut them off, or they just cannot afford their
Mm.
compensation? Did you hear me?
No, what I do think is that the government has failed entertainers simply because there are no. No, you're breaking up. You're breaking up. I can't hear the actual audio. Come again.
Okay, I'm asking you,
Mm.
do you think the government don't want to appreciate our heroes, or is it that
Mm.
they just cannot afford to appreciate them because there's just a lot that is going on, basically economically, as a
Mm.
country? So I really want to hear your side of story. Do you really think
For
they
me, I
don't want to
understand that
appreciate them, or they
what
just
I would say, what I would
Mhm,
say in Kenya is that art is not valued, and therefore, you see artists and entertainers in that particular bracket. It's not valued. It's seen as like your joker. For example, if you told your mom you want to go and do a course which is a fine art course, or you want to go and study to become a performer at Kenyatta University because they have a school of arts, they are seen. It's seen as ni kama huna kazi ingine ya kufanya. You see, maybe you're a comedian, you're an actor, you're a singer, you're in sports, things like that. You're seen as if art is not valued really. And the thing that has to do, art is not valued because we also do not have people. Africa, where we are at as a nation, we have not reached to a level where people have enough disposable income to spend on art. You see, for example, you might really want to support an artist. For example, it's Sauti Sol, sorry, and they have dropped an album. So they have a new album which is going maybe for about 800 shillings or 1,000 shillings. But
mhm,
when it comes to the affording this particular art, you are not
mhm,
able to afford it simply because the economy does not allow you to afford this particular thing. And also the way the
mhm,
economy is set, we do not have enough number of jobs for people in the country such that they have disposable income. Disposable income means that you have already paid your rent, you have already paid these other things, and you have money. You have even done your saving, and you have been left with money which you can now be able to do spend on art or spend on other things. That is one aspect of the problem, but that is from the citizen's perspective. But going back to the government's perspective, what I would say
mhm,
is that the government has no proper structures. The other time we were talking about the Talanta Hela, which is a project for the government to set up talent academies, and these talent academies will be funded. And the people also enrolling in these talent academies, they also have some form of a funding, kuna support behind the art. So what I have seen is that there are no proper structures in developing countries, which is what you have as most African countries. There are no proper structures, and therefore, even when there's some money or some funds that is supposed to go towards these artist or art programs, this money most of the time ends up in people's pockets. You see people's pockets. But what I'm saying, we have our own
mhm.
artists. For example, today we shall be talking about Mustafa. I think you know Mustafa from Duke's Vultures. Used to be
Yeah.
Mustafa and Nasi Thomas. The two of them used to have a group which was known as Duke's Vultures. So Duke's Vultures, they went separate. Everyone went their own way. And what has happened right now is that people have been asking, wait a minute, where did Colonel Mustafa go to? And what has he been up to? But the thing is, you realize that Colonel Mustafa,
Mhm,
art and entertainment does not really pay in Kenya and in Africa. Calligraph Jones made a song with what was this other artist? Kuna ngoma Calligraph Jones walifanya na Masauti Kenyan Boy, and the name of
mhm,
the song was How. I don't know kama unaweza kumbuka ile ngoma. And Calligraph Jones was saying kukuwa msanii Kenya ni kujitolea
mhm,
juu all the things that an artist has to go through in Kenya is too much. MCSK hakuna do, You go to maybe Safaricom, Skiza Tunes, akuna do. You go to
Mhm.
PRSK, the Performers Rights Society of Kenya, akuna pesa. So at the end of the day, you found for one video, maybe you're shooting a video at 20,000 or 30,000 or
Mhm.
50,000 or 100,000, but pesa inaingia from MCSK is 600 bob, or pesa inaingia from Skiza Tune, maybe it's 500 bob. So you see, you have 1100, you have bills to pay, you have videos to shoot. So it was very, very difficult. But there was a video that went viral by Colonel Mustafa, and he was at Mzengo. I don't know if you saw this video. Did you see the video or did you see the story?
I've seen it in Nairobi Gossip.
Yeah, Nairobi Gossip, I think they were for the first to put it out. But there was an interview with Mpasho, and Colonel Mustafa did confirm that the video is authentic, and he had fallen on hard times and had opted to take up construction jobs. And the rapper
Mhm.
told Mpasho that it is not a music video, as it is alleged. This is actual, this is him doing the work, and he has been suffering. The rapper turned
Wow.
actor has broken his silence after a video of him working on Mzengo leaks online. In the interview with Mpasho, Mustafa confirmed that the video is authentic and he had fallen on hard times and opted to take up construction jobs. And also, he did say when you're working there, a lot of issues. Kuna kuanga na beef pia story mingi kwa mjengo, so maybe labda kuna mtu alileak. And he said him as any blunder ni blunder. He tells about whomever leaked the video. After the information, nimeshindwa hata kutembea kwani huwezi
Mhm.
jitafutia, sasa itakuwaje? And there was a conversation he was having with Mpasho, and he said that his mom had fallen ill, and also that last time to perform was last year in April, so it has been a bit difficult for him, even getting to find shows and things like that. And what I would say is, you might ask yourself, kwani ya
Mhm.
kunanga royalties? For artists, you're supposed to have royalties. Like when you release a song and maybe the radio is
Mhm.
playing your music, you're supposed to be paid royalties. There is the body that collects the royalties for artists, and they're supposed to be paying you simply because your music is being played. Maybe you had a song in 2003 which was a hit, na
Mhm.
hadi wa leo inachezangwa kwa TV, inachezwa kwa radio. It's
Uh-huh.
supposed to be paid. But I don't know, what is your opinion about this whole Mustafa situation?
I really don't understand why someone will be that loved and that famous on TV and still be working in a construction right now. It's
What I would
really
say,
a
construction jobs.
government thing.
What I would say is also a society thing, because
Mhm.
getting shows is difficult, and also for promoters, getting to pay you for shows, see, raisi. A promoter will
Mhm.
want to book you for a show like this weekend and not end up paying you. One of the most
Mhm.
hardworking artists I have seen in Kenya is Juakali. Juakali is an
Mhm.
artist who has been looking for shows right, left, and center. Ni msanii ambaye amejituma sana, and you find him even doing gigs huko interior. You'll find him like Tok, Lokichogio, Turkana, everywhere. Juakali is almost every other weekend. Juakali anajituma kabisa kabisa. I am not saying that Colonel Mustafa hajitumi, but what I'm saying is, as Kenyans, we need to get to appreciate our artists better. We need also to be, supporting shows, and we also need to be doing better, because if you listen to Kenyan clubs, if you go to Kenyan clubs and you listen to the music,
Mhm.
muziki inachezwa kule ni Nigerian music. If you go to other places, you'll find bongo music being played. How about Kenyan music? Kenyan music yenyewe haichezwi. You see, that is a big
But
problem
can
that
I
we are
ask
having,
you something?
and as a country.
Mhm.
Yeah, yeah. Ask.
Okay, because you really think it's
Uliza.
about the society. I don't know why we're not getting each other at the same
Mm.
time. Unanisikia sahi?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, so when I look in Google,
Mm.
Kenya entertainment industry is
Mm.
ranked third in Africa with over
Mm.
189 billion revenue.
Mm.
Billion. So tell
Mm.
me, where does that money go if our big artists like Kina Wakadinali, they really
Mm.
stand up and say they don't make they don't make money from music.
That money stays with the corporates. Me, I would say the corporates. Kuna wale ambao wanakulia pale at the top, and there are very few of them ambao who is taking this money. Kuna inequality in the entertainment industry. So you find,
Mm-hmm.
like, for example, let's say you're talking about the entertainment industry from a perspective like DSTV. DSTV will make a whole lot of money, but hii pesa haifiki grassroots, haifiki kule hivyo chini. If you go to a country like Sports Pesa, maybe it's also making a whole lot of money, but hii pesa haifiki kule hivyo grassroots. So the money is there, but the distribution of this money, it's way too literal, as in hakuna distribution, hakuna equality in this entertainment industry, and so are other industries. You'll find people talking about, oh, there's a whole lot of money in this sector, but where is the money? Very few people who have this particular control over these resources or these funds, and that is a problem that we do have. But yeah, we shall move forward from that particular story.
Okay,
I
so
do hope that
before we move forward, Spikes, before we move forward,
yeah,
let me ask you something. If the government is releasing 200 billion for the
the government is not
entertainment
releasing 200
industry,
billion.
it is. That's the money it's supposed to release. Let's say the government is innocent, it's releasing the money. So the heads of entertainment in Kenya are the ones who are confiscating or whatever they're doing with the money. That's what they're doing with the money. So don't you think
No,
we should be asking the government where the money is going, because we don't know if
no,
they're giving the money to the entertainment heads or what is going on with the money.
the money, there is no, let me explain to you. There is no money. That money that you just mentioned, the money that you send, I think 200 billion, or I don't know how much money you just quoted. The money is not the money that government gives out. This money that you're talking about is the money that circulates in the economy within the entertainment sector. For example, you are a company, and let's say you're a company like Samsung, and you want to launch a product in the Kenyan market. There are new phones that you want to launch, and you hire singers, you hire actors to come and make a whole promotional video for that. The money that Samsung pays, plus the money that maybe someone else also puts, other companies also puts in that particular circuit, that is the money that you're talking about being existent in the entertainment industry. It's not the money that the government is giving to the entertainment industry. The money that you're quoting is the money which moves or circulates within that particular sector in forms of payment for services, and in forms of maybe purchasing of things that are involved in the entertainment circuit. But yes, there's a whole lot of money that is paid out, even when you look at even the government ministries. If the government right now has a public holiday, like let's say Mashujaa Day. The government will hire singers to come into the choirs to come into the stadium and sing and do all these other things. There is money that is going out, but that is the money that is circulating within that circuit, the entertainment sector. But anyhow, what I would say is that the money is in the hands of a few people. That is why we cannot feel the effect, and we need more. Let me say, like Ruto says, we need bottom up, where more even people on the ground also get to feel the effect of this particular thing. But anyhow, let's move a little bit further from that. This is the Express Show Live on Pumzi Hub, and in case you haven't followed us on our social media platforms, please make sure you do find us on TikTok, Pumzi Hub, on Facebook, Pumzi Africa, on Twitter, Pumzi Africa, and also on the official website, www.pumzi.hub.com, and we would absolutely love to hear from you. We should take a short break and enjoy some music, and then from there we shall continue with the vibes right here as we proceed with the convo for today. So we shall jump to this particular song. It's known as Ooh Baby, and Ooh Baby is by the one and only Dida Santana. I think I had mentioned this particular jam. So let me know how you feel about this particular one. It's known as Ooh Baby by Dida Santana.
Okay. See you after the break, guys. Bye.
I'm having a apologies. We're having a bit of a problem with that. I was hoping that I would play you that particular jam, which is known as Ooh Baby by Dida Santana. But once again, I apologize because we are having a bit of a hit with the system and I cannot be able really to play that particular jam as I would have wished to play it for you. But nonetheless, I just want to keep on urging you to follow us on our social media platforms. Remember, we are on social media. We are on our social media. Apologies. We are on social media. We are on Twitter and also on Facebook and Instagram as well. So, in case you haven't followed us on our social media platforms, please make sure you do so. And we also do have some music that has come up from other artists, and these other artists do include a Nigerian, sorry, a Ugandan artist. She goes by the name. I'm just trying to get her name, Shana Sierra. Shana Sierra, and Shana Sierra is also doing very very good in Uganda. Please make sure you check her out. Her name of the jam is known as Customer, and Customer is a brand new song which dropped about a week ago by the Ugandan artist Shana Sierra. I'll just keep on you saying that the Ugandan people do really love their music. You know, if you go to Uganda, the other time I heard about a story where a DJ was beaten up because the DJ refused to play the music in the club and he kept on playing the wrong music. So he had his ass beaten because he was playing the wrong music. For Kenya, we are not so dangerous, but you will find people also getting way too crazy with that. And also talking about new
For
music,
sure.
there's hmm?
Kenya
These people
gets
in
mad for sure. Not
Kenyans
because they
get mad,
like
but
you.
Ugandans are way too crazy. When you look at
Yeah.
Ugandans, they will even beat up a DJ simply because he's not playing their music, and that is not so good because the DJ, if he's not able to play his music, you should just let him do his thing, and instead of beating him up, that is not the way to go. But yes, this is the Express Show Live, and it's on Pomzi, Africa. And today we also did have a wonderful day, which was the birthday of the Media Messiah. I don't know if you know the media personality who goes by the name Media Messiah. Do you know her?
No,
Do you know the personality who goes by the name Media Messiah? She's a host of
honestly, I
Teen
don't.
Republic on NTV. Teen Republic on NTV.
Nitaangusha
You haven't
Kenya
watched Teen
hapa.
Republic for a minute on NTV?
Okay, let me check.
We are talking about Kenyans not supporting Kenyans, and we have the one and only. We also do have. She is also the radio presenter on
Mm-hmm.
NRG Radio. She is known as Aziza, or the Media Messiah Aziza, or Media Messiah, who happened to celebrate her birthday today. And a big shout out to Aziza and what she's doing. She's getting those deals. You know, you're talking about money circulating in the entertainment industry, and there are people who are getting these particular deals. But moving away from that, let me go into what has been happening last week with Hollywood, and I am talking about the Met Gala. And let me ask you something. Do you think people are comfortable with the outfits that they wear at the Met Gala, or do you think they do it for show?
Okay,
That is
let
my
me.
question to you.
Okay, personally,
Do you
what
think
I
people
think
are
about
comfortable in
Met
the dresses
Gala,
or the outfits they wear?
personally, what I think, it doesn't matter what anybody thinks. If they're comfortable, they're comfortable. Definitely, you will not walk in an aisle with that outfit if you're not comfortable. So they're comfortable. I think they're comfortable with what they're wearing. Hello, hello. Okay, so guys, what do you think about the Met Gala? Before Spikes comes back, just comment down below. What do you think? Do you think they really go to the Met Gala because they are free about how they look, or do you think they go to the Met Gala for the show, just for the show? I personally think Met Gala is supposed to bring out the fashion in you. So if you can't walk down that aisle naked, there's no possible way you're gonna walk down naked. Hey, Spikes! Everyone,
Yeah.
Spikes.
So we are back again. Apologies, our family, but we are back again.
I was actually talking. I
Yeah, I
hope
can hear
that
you.
was airing when I was talking.
We are back again and we are live. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It's airing. It's airing. The broadcaster keeps on airing. It's still airing. It's on.
So I was asking them.
I was asking you, do you believe that the people, the personalities that are Met Gala, they are comfortable?
That's the same thing I was telling them. I think they're comfortable. So I was telling them if they think they're not comfortable, they should note it down. You know why I think they're comfortable with the outfit they put on when they're
No,
going
but
to
let
the
me
Met
tell you
Gala?
something.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay, this is
For me,
my
I do believe that
reason.
they are really not quite comfortable. It's for the show and it's for a few minutes.
Okay, let me ask you
Yeah.
something. Tell me someone who has been in the Met Gala who's put on something they don't actually post for us on the in the Instagram. Nowadays people are comfortable to literally walk around naked.
Mm.
Literally. I really
Yeah.
don't think anyone is
Yeah, I
uncomfortable
agree with you.
walking.
I do see people doing that. I do see people doing that for yeah.
But you know, before
Do you see the
cloth
images on my
line.
screen?
Huh? No, it's taking time to load. There's something wrong with the net today.
Okay. So go on.
Nothing that is loading. What are you showing
You
us?
saying?
No, what I'm saying is, let's look
I
like
am
someone
showing
like,
The Met Gala outfits.
okay,
Yeah.
the most explicit, the most outfit I saw everyone talking about was Young Miami. You know her?
Yeah.
Hello. You know
Young
Young Miami?
Miami. Yeah, I do know her.
Her
And
outfit was
also
like literally,
Lil Nas X.
yeah, people think that they're too much, but literally their music videos is all about that. Look at Young Miami, City Girls. Most of the music videos, that's how they dress up. So they
Yeah.
ain't trying to show off anything. That's just them. And maybe a
Hmm.
company like Valentino, a company, whatever clothesline brand that sees them and sees them for them and think this. I'm a fashion designer actually. I design my own outfit. Shout
Yeah.
out to me. But I design my own outfit. So I'll not design something to show off. I'll definitely design something. If I see this thing is good for this certain model, this is how she dresses up. Also you're trying to
Yeah.
advertise yourself. It's about
Yeah.
fashion. So I think you just there's no way someone is standing out there in the red carpet on the red carpet to show off something they're not. They literally what they are, no show off. And I really wish they really
And
tried to
what
do
was happening? What was happening? What was happening with the young?
that. What was happening with.
Yeah, so I agree with you that most people, what they go to do there is brand themselves.
Mm-hmm.
What was happening with Young Miami is that they were there with PDD, and PDD was trying to launch his fashion line again. There is a popular fashion line known as Sean John, and
Yeah.
so PDD was relaunching his brand, and he used this
Mm-hmm.
particular Met Gala as a great opportunity to launch his brand again, and that is what was happening. But I have seen people like Lil Nas X. Lil Nas X was there. He was shirtless, but I think he had been painted with gold sprinkles. There was this paint he had
Silver,
painted
silver.
himself with Lil Nas X, also trying to make a statement. There were people who also did show up, the likes of, sorry,
Nikki didn't show up. Why did our queen not show up
there
to
were
the
people.
Met?
There were people also like
And Beyonce too. I really wanted an iconic photo of Rihanna,
was
Beyonce, and Nikki. That would be so
Rihanna
cool.
did turn up to the show.
She did. You didn't see her outfit. She was looking like some flower beige, man. I really didn't like her
Cardi B
outfit.
was there.
Yeah, Cardi had 3 outfits. All her outfits were cool. Okay, the first one wasn't. The black one was cool.
Cardi B was there.
Yeah.
Cardi B was also.
Hello.
We have a bit of a problem with our connectivity, but
Yeah,
apologies for the connectivity. That is why there is a bit of. I can hear you. I can hear you, but there's a bit of a connectivity problems.
Mm-hmm. Hey. Hello.
Apologies, our family. There's a bit of a problem with our connectivity, but we are almost coming to the end of our show for today. And I want to thank everyone for being with us on the Express Show Live for today. And I also wish you a happy and a productive weekend. Unless maybe Ryn has some closing remarks or anything that you'd like to say before we wind up.
Nah, I'm good. All love. All the way from Rain to you guys. Make sure you subscribe,
Seems like
share,
Rina might really
like.
not be able to hear me from her end,
Mm-hmm.
but I wanted to thank.
Hello.
And thank you so much, Irene, also for being with us and also sharing your sentiments on the same as well. I want to wish everyone a happy. I do hear you, but we're still having a bit of a hit with the connectivity. I want to thank everyone for being with us on today's broadcast, and also to wish everyone a happy and a productive weekend ahead. And also remember to follow us on our social media platforms on
At what? Uh-huh. Bennett. Um. Okay. Can you still hear me? I think it's over the live. Can you hear me? No, I can't.
So, guys, till next time, I want to thank everyone for being with us, and I hope you catch us on the next broadcast.
Yeah. Next weekend. See you guys. Toodles. Love you. You really can't hear me. Bye. I'm leaving. Follow me at Ryn Nina Zillion. Also on Instagram, my page is private, so make sure you follow me so that I can see your DM. I'm a film producer and a music producer. Bye.